Yep, so that video barely got off the ground before it was taken down by what's now called the community standards, and that's the rules agreed upon by the majority, right? So when you look at the real crimes and the real intent to commit crimes, it's not on only the liars that put out the lies, because that's what they do. They're going to put out these stories, these hoaxes, these Masonic plays and pantomimes, because they are building, that's what they do, they build a society around events. But the real mental and spiritual criminals, and in fact murderers, are those that waffle and those that come onto platforms like this and claim to be telling you the truth. And what they do is they waffle. And they tell you, oh, I don't know if it's this or I don't know if it's that. Then why are you talking? Why don't you go away and study and come back when you know? Because until then, you're just spreading confusion. And you'll see it through all these so-called truthers that are still up here with their video because they didn't say anything. They didn't tell you the truth. They said, oh, I don't know. Okay, here's what you do know. And if you took the time to look, that nobody died and nobody got hurt at the Mandalay Bay today. All right? You also should have known when you looked at the news, which is nothing more than a lie. It's directions. It is the direction where they're going to take you and your so-called mind. Because where your mind goes, your body follows. I've told you that how many times. All right, your body doesn't do its own thing. When your mind is made up, your body will follow the lead. So you believe this is true, and then you must, rationally, you must then follow the next step. Which is what? What do you do about it? What do you do to stop it in the future? When there's nothing to do, because nothing happened. All right? Peace, your peace of mind, is stolen from you daily in this so-called reality. You are lied to about the very makeup of the ground you walk on. You are sold a fantasy through novel, through story, through movie, through play. That then is more convenient to believe than for you to go out and study and show yourself approved. Because all the work's done for you. You can sit back and take it all in. And then that's your accepted reality. And when you accept that as reality, that's what you then live in. That is your world. That is your truth. That's what guides your very belief. So then instead of thinking for yourself, you will wait for the next story to come out, and it will give you the details on which to build your foundation. All right? So you accepted the faulty foundation, and then you are going to allow an idea and a series of ideas to be constructed upon that foundation. All right? You know, the path is narrow for a reason, because it lets one person at a time out of the system. It's not a group effort. It's not a trip. It's not a party. You're going to walk out there And it's going to be a leap of faith because you don't know what is on the other side until you actually go discover it. And then you find out that almost everything, and in some cases everything, you believed is in fact not true. Absolutely and completely not true. And then you are left to go ahead and build upon a sure foundation. Right? And the foundation I built my truth on is Jesus Christ. All right? That's who, when I called out, answered me and gave me the light, the idea of the Christ. All right? That's it. That's all you get. You just get what is given. So when you ask, you receive. When you seek, you find. And when you find, you will be amazed. All right? So I understand that I've triggered some of you. And the idea of triggering is the idea of a tone or a tune or a sound that you heard, which it has been inculcated into your mind to react to in a certain way. And so be it. However, I would suggest to you this, that if you claim in any way, shape, or form that anybody died or anybody got hurt at the Mandalay Bay today from some shooting, you are in fact a liar. You are a spiritual murderer because you have helped to bring people into a state of mourning and death. And because of that, shame on you. And the shame will be on you always. Because you have the ability to know better. And yet you are in fact so lazy, and I do mean intellectually lazy, that you don't take the time to study and to seek and to find the truth and to be once in your life amazed, truly amazed at what is real and what is provable by your own work. Anyways, and this goes also to the wafflers out there, the ones who say, well, I don't know. You're even worse. You're even worse because you want to go out and you want to speak and you want to stand on your soapbox and consume the air without doing any work of your own, just for the gratification of being known. All right? So if you want to take the time, and it's entirely up to you, because like I told you, this isn't a group effort. This is each individual mind taking the time to see the light, to comprehend the light, to understand that light as being truth and or fiction. To understand truly what numbers mean, and tones and sounds and tunes. To understand that not everything is evil and not everything is good. That you must discern. Alright, so I've made 2 videos here, Mind Computer Part 1 and Part 2. That I hope lay a foundation which you can then test, you can then walk on, and you can see and verify if that is in fact true. And then if you find out that it's not true, then you discard it and go on your merry way. However, if you return to God, and we'll call that the truth, the absolute truth of the matter, naked, and that is without preconception, that is spiritually naked, with an empty mind, forgetting everything you think you know, and start new, be reborn, and walk into that light, that Christ, and rediscover and to test each step along the way what is true and discard what is fiction. And while at times it's going to seem lonely and desolate, you will be all the better for it when you've made it through. All right? So have a great day. And remember, nobody died, nobody got hurt at the Mandalay Bay.